Good morning, Hillcrest family. Hope you're doing well. Want to take a few minutes just try to connect with you, give you an idea of where we're going for the future. But before I do that, I do want to let you know that I pray for each and every one of you by name every single week, praying for God's protection on you and your family. I also pray that and hope that you'll be the salt and the light of Jesus during this time. I know it's different. I know I talked to some of you and you're bored. Some of you are eating way too much, like I am, and some of you probably are loving the time that you just get to sit there in your home and kind of chill out for a little while, and so that's good too. Almost every single person I've talked to have said this. Man, I hate not gathering with our church family. I get that. I'm right there with you. I met with the deacons this past Monday night via Zoom, and we made the decision that we still feel like it's the best thing for our church not to meet together right now, which, together we know we can't do that, but we rolled around the idea of possibly doing like a drive-in service, and with all just the technicalities of making that work and the logistics of that, we felt like that wouldn't be something that we want to pursue at this time. And so for the foreseeable future, all of our services are going to be online. So those will be there every Sunday morning for you to view. And as I say that, I man, I just give a big shout out to Jill and the way she's been working and making sure the music is done. And last Sunday was really good. It's just we had the opportunity to worship in that regard. And so I hope those are being beneficial for you. Tonight we will have a Zoom meeting, 7 o'clock. I've sent that invitation out already. Anybody that wants to be a part of that, man, I encourage you to get on there. It's a good time to see one another, even if it is on a screen, and just try to build community. After this week, we're not going to have like a big Zoom meeting. We talked and we made the decision. Every week, our church is going to offer 3 different Zoom meetings. Steve Bumgarner is going to lead one for those who would be in his Sunday school class. And so, if you're an adult, and don't take this the wrong way, but you don't consider yourself a young adult, if you're an adult and you would be in his Sunday school class, Steve is going to lead a Zoom meeting every week for his Sunday school class, or anybody that would be in his Sunday school class, just to build community there. Leanne's going to lead one for the young adult small group that was meeting in our home. We're going to try to move that to an every week Zoom meeting so that we can still see one another, still study the scriptures together, pray for one another. All of those things will take place. And then David Weaver is going to host a Zoom meeting for anybody that would be in youth group. We had really made some traction with our youth, what we were doing on Wednesday nights, and so the study will not be the same, but we're going to offer that so that every week our youth can see one another, they can still share their hearts with one another, they can pray for one another. Both of those small groups, that Steve's and David's, will probably use a Right Now Media study, and so we'll challenge those in that Sunday school class, and then those in the youth group will, especially for you parents, to help them walk through and make sure they're doing the study on Right Now Media. And then what we'll do on Zoom is just be able to facilitate discussion. Leanne's small group, that's kind of what they're already doing, but we are going to start doing that not tonight, but next Wednesday night. It may not be exactly on Wednesday night. Leanne may do hers on Thursday nights. David may choose to do his on Tuesday nights, but I'm letting them pick the time that is best for them to lead that. But starting next week, we'll have 3 Zoom meetings for our church family that you can connect that way. And here's why we're doing that. We want you to build community. I know it's difficult being away, but this is an avenue that you can connect with others. You still get to see their face. You can't hug their necks, but even if you met with them in person, you couldn't hug their necks right now. And so it allows you to see their face. You can share your heart with them. You can still pray for one another. And in the email I just sent out, there are some really short, helpful links. I'm talking 1 to 2 minutes each. If you're struggling with Zoom, take take 10 minutes. You're not doing anything else anyway. Take 10 minutes and watch those, and it will help you get familiar with those. Beyond that, just know that I'm praying for you. Your deacons are praying for you. Uh, Other leaders are praying for you. And if there's anything we can do to help, just know that we're here for you. We're going to get through this together. It's different. It's challenging. We don't experience the worst of what somewhere like New York City is experiencing. But we're going to get through it together, okay? Love you guys. I'm praying for you. You know, sometimes I think about that old nursery rhyme. He's got the whole world in his hands. It was true then. It was true when we sang it as children. It's true now. Our Father's got the whole world in his hands. We're going to be okay, and we're going to get through it together. Love you guys. Praying for you. Anything I could do for you, let me know. And I hope to see you tonight on our Zoom meeting.